What Gaffer? I thought we saw the very best of us and the very worst of us today, but it's certainly an entertaining 90 minutes to finish off the season here.
Yeah, stark contrast from Tuesday night, I think. Yeah, it was a very entertaining game. Not one that pleased me for a lot of it, but the boys' character in the second half to come back and really go on the front foot and go for Dulwich for that 45 minutes was really pleasing for me to see. Obviously the first half didn't start very well, 2 balls in behind, cross, shot, goal, isn't good enough really. We didn't do the basics right in the first half, but then like I say in the second half we were on top. We should have really got 5 or 6 goals really in the end.
Yeah, you thought maybe they opened us up in the first half, or did we sort of open up for them?
No, they just done the simple things that you need to do on this pitch. They got the ball in behind us, they got the ball in the box, and if they finished the chances that they've got. We were playing around with the ball too much at the back and not getting the ball in behind them. 2 times we got the ball in behind them. We had a free kick, we scored, and Jordan's had a chance in the first half. So unfortunately, we're not on a pitch where we can pop it about and open teams up. You know, it's not very good. It's very bobbly. It's not great, and you have to get it in behind. They've got 2 wingers playing at fullbacks. They've got a centre midfielder playing in at centre half, and we said get the ball forward, turn them, play in their half, make them defend. And we didn't do that, and then when we do that, you can see what happens.
Obviously, we got one back before half time. It felt like we didn't really get going until the start of the second half. And what did you say later at half time?
Just a bit of character, really. Like to give them goals away. Really, it's just poor. It's just the basics, really. So you can't go into a game having. Well, the other night we had 4 or 5 that were on it. In the first half we had probably 2, maybe 3 at best. You're never going to get anything from them. And in the second half we had 11 players that were fully on it, whoever was on the pitch, and we scored 3 goals. So it's not rocket science. It's about 11 people going out on the pitch, working as hard as they possibly can, and not having any people not doing that. Then you can see what you get.
Yeah, I like the second goal to be fair. It was like a nice quick free kick, thought it didn't happen.
I didn't actually see it.
I don't know, played to Eddie.
No, I didn't. I think well, it sounds a bit Rancy's played it to Eddie and he scored, but I haven't seen it. I'll turn around at the time.
Fair enough. And then obviously, yeah, Kev has got in behind and pulled one back for Dave to finish off.
Yeah, he's obviously that was bobbing around as well, so that's taken him 2 or 3 touches to actually get set and put it in. And I think Tom had a couple like that, which just didn't stop bobbling. So really pleased with the comeback. We've got 50 points now, which was what we kind of hoped for in January, and we're going to the last game. We'll try and get something out of that.
Yeah, I think if you'd have said at half time we'd be the ones disappointed not to have won that game, you'd have called me crazy.
Yeah, probably.
But you're right, we certainly should have scored more. Maybe a lack of the final ball wasn't quite there, and at times the bobble in the box.
Yeah, I think with Tom's 1 or 2 efforts, I think it was the bobble in the box. I'm not too sure with Jordan's one, but he said sorry, but at the end of the day, there's no one else on the pitch that's going to create that chance for themselves anyway. So he's done great to get into the position. But yeah, the pitch doesn't help. Maybe on another day, if it was a bit flatter, we would have won.
And the crowd seemed to actually buzz off that second half. To be fair, it was a decent end beyond that goal, and they were giving us a lot of noise and a lot of encouragement. And they've gone at the bar first because we're going to have end of season 2, but we're going to go home happy tonight. Yeah,
it definitely helps. They've been really good this year. It's not been the season that they've been hoping for, and even when we're 3-0 down, no one's booed us off. But also they clapped us off at the end because they can see that 11 people have pretty much worked themselves into the ground to get a result for them. So that's all I ask from the boys. Is every single person that goes out on the pitch works their absolute socks off. And you've got paying customers that come in and watch them play. If they're not working themselves into the ground, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, a couple of them have done it today, and have been doing it in recent weeks with niggles and knocks, and have not phoned it in. Yeah,
they're still going out there. Obviously, Jason was injured the other night. Brody was injured. Smithy couldn't start the game today. So he's got a bad knee and a bad foot. Come on for 10-15 minutes. Seth hasn't played for 6 weeks, comes in, does 65-70 minutes, getting cramped. So obviously Will Moses had a knock as well, so he couldn't start the game. So it's about managing them as well. You don't want to go all the way through the summer carrying injuries and stuff. So we'll wheel out a couple against Bognor and see where we go.
Yeah, looking for one last nice little trip down to the seaside and one last hurrah.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, as I said to him before the game, you've got 2 big efforts now, and then you got 2 months off. Now we're down to 1. Can we go and get a good win against Bognor? And then everyone goes away a little bit happier. Obviously, we're not happy with the season we've had, but we go away and remember the last couple of games that we've done really well.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, mate.